Hey everyone, welcome back to Our Piece of Heaven, Bohol. I'm Archie.
I'm Lee.
Exciting day today because today we are going to be talking about what, Lee?
Sharing you our home design that's been produced by our architect.
Yeah, our architect Raymond Noel, CN Architectural Design, just sent us last night our design plans. This is actually the second round of design plans that we're going to share with you. If you're new to our channel, we're also going to show you our property that we bought, give you some views of that also, go into detail on our home design, stay until the end when we're going to share with you what we paid for the property, the budget on the house, and our total budget overall for the development of our home plan. And that's coming up when, Lee?
Right now.
Right now. We want to start by sharing, those of you that have not seen us before and seen the property that we bought in Lubbock, we're going to go ahead and begin there. We have a video of Lee and I. This was the second trip that we went to Bohol and we're walking out on the property. We had some trees cut, some clearing had been done. And so we're walking out on the property and it's the first time that we've seen it kind of clear with the view, and you're going to be able to enjoy that with us as we walk out on the property. And you'll notice in the video, I'm going to talk about two parcels. I'm going to mention where the flag was for the property markers and that we bought on the right. And then there's another piece of property on the left. However, on that particular trip, before that trip was done, we ended up doing what, Lee?
No, you ended.
I ended up. What did I ended up doing for both of us?
Yes, he shook hands and bought the whole property.
So, the owner made us such a good deal. Nelson and Grace that we work with to buy the property from, they made us such a good deal to go ahead and acquire the second piece of property. That way he didn't need to subdivide it. It was going to be quicker on the title and the deed and all of that work that was going to be done. So when I mentioned about the right side and the left side, we now own all of that property. The total is 6,539 square meters. And again, stay with us until the end. We'll talk about the price and different things like that. So let's begin with that. There's also, I put a little bit of drone footage in there. We're going to give you a contact name for someone in Lubbock, Leila. I don't remember Leila's last name, but we'll put her contact information. Leila actually showed us a piece of property when we were looking for property, and she also is a drone pilot, and we had her come out to do a little bit of drone videos for us. So watch this detail about our property.
Wow, look at this.
Okay, so we're coming out on top. Our right-of-way is coming in this particular direction where we just walked. The owner's taking care of that for us. Hopefully you're getting a glimpse of that view already that we're coming out on. Oh my gosh.
Breathtaking.
So coming out on top, I don't know if I can see the flag, but we're coming right into about this particular area is going to be about where the pin will be to divide the property. There's two pieces of property up here. We actually bought the property over here on the right. There's actually another piece of property over here to the left. You'll notice that you might even be able to see that flag down there just a little bit. Nice clearing down there to build, maybe to build another home. Someone may want to build another home. There's one of the views that's looking out over the ocean. Actually, if you look way out to the point up there, you'll see, which I believe that's going to be Panglao Island. So again, this is looking back up. The property right away is coming in. Our property kind of goes down that way. Coming down this ridge, we'll find out from Raymond today, but coming down this ridge will be the access, and then turning in up on this area right up here, where it's a little bit flatter. Nothing's flat up here, but a little bit flatter up here will probably be the entry coming in somewhere in this area for the drive. Footprint of the house probably starting where I'm standing right here, the front edge of the house. So again, looking again at the view that we have, pretty amazing. Again, going north to Chocolate Hills, North Bohol, coming across the mountains, looking out over west, Tagbilaran, city of Lubbock down below there. Hopefully you can kind of see, I'll probably enhance it a little bit down over here where they're standing. Lee and Adrian, just go up above them, you'll see part of Lubbock River down there. Rice fields, again out there, and then the ocean out over to the left. So as we go through the video today, we've got our laptop in front of us, and we're going to be looking at the pictures and kind of guiding you through the design plan. But at the beginning, we want to share with you some of the thoughts and ideas that we sent to Raymond at the beginning. Lee had been looking online at different designs, different pictures, different things like that. And so really the first image is really kind of what we were looking for in the design exterior of the home. And it is what, Lee?
It's a modern minimalist design.
Say that 10 times real quick. Modern
minimalist.
Minimalist. So anyway, that kind of gives you an idea of the design, the exterior. What we liked was the idea of the squareness of the building. We're trying to keep our costs down. We're going with somewhat of a rectangle, trying to get plumbing on a particular line on the walls and different things like that. We're not trying to get into a lot of different building designs that would add to the cost. And so modern minimalist is what we're going to be looking at. And this is the actual floor plan we started with. We wanted to kind of give you an idea of what we designed originally. But again, up at the top of that, we'll be looking east up over the mountain behind us. And then where the pool side is down here on the bottom of the screen will actually be the view side that you saw just a moment ago on the videos. And so what we really designed was an entry door coming in the middle. This is the wide open living, kitchen, dining area. We had talked about having a little office area over here as you come into the living area, then the major living area here with different places to sit, the entertainment with the TV, which would be the west side is looking out over the view. The doors, sliding doors, wide open would be over here. And then over to the left side, which will be looking north, would be the kitchen design over here. And then on the north side of the house would be 2 bedrooms. So we were planning to do how many bedrooms?
3.
3 bedroom, how many baths?
2.5.
2.5 originally. We even kind of talked about maybe trying to do 3 bathrooms.
3, yes.
To give each of the bedrooms its own bathroom. And that's how this design came out starting out, because we have this bedroom number 1, which is really going to be whose room we were planning? Emily's room with the view looking out over here. She was going to have her own bathroom. Bedroom number 2 for guests. We had actually looked at doing an exterior entry into the 3rd bedroom to kind of make it possibly an Airbnb or friends and family when they're coming in. We wanted to kind of give them maybe some privacy to have an outside entry coming into there. We were unsure about that. On the final design, we're still looking at that. You can give us your comments, what you think about having a separate entry into that 3rd bedroom. So again, that will kind of give you an idea. There was a powder room also with the washer and dryer where guests coming in. We would rather them not go into any of the living quarters, bathrooms, bedrooms, either on our side or the guest side. And so we want to create a powder room for our guests coming in that will have your washer and dryer in that particular area also. And then again, over to the south side would be the master bedroom over here to the right with a master bath, master walk-in closet. Again, windows, doors wide open looking out over the view, and then our pool up in the front of that. So that kind of gives you an idea of what we sent Raymond initially. And this initial design was what was the total square meters of this house?
The original floor area is right about 180
about
square meters.
About 180 square meters, about 22 length by about 8 1/4 meters width. And that was the original plan that we sent to Raymond. The exterior, we sent him, some different plans to be able to share about the exterior, open concept, open feel, grass area, plants and different flowers and different things like that. And again, kind of that open area to be able to recline out on the view side next to the pool, and some ideas to give Raymond in that area. Again, a few more ideas coming out. We really like the plants and the rocks and the landscaping, the greenery that's shown there. I really like this particular picture here because it really kind of shows the greenery coming around, maybe the patio area, maybe next to the pool. And so we're going to try to incorporate that into the design also. We love that for the entry. The idea of the colors, the plants and different things like that coming in the entry is kind of one of those ideas. We were actually at Henan, I think that was Henan Beach Resort in Panglao Island, looking at those particular slider doors that Lee really liked, the height of those doors to be on the view side of the house. Talk about your kitchen.
My kitchen.
And you mentioned in another video, the kitchen is the what of the home?
It's the heart of the home.
Heart of the home. So Lee, this is kind of your initial kitchen design. When you sent this to Raymond, what attracted your attention about this kitchen design?
Well, the design attracts me. It looks very peaceful and clean, crisp.
Right. Crisp, right.
And there's like wood and rocks and the color combinations.
And the granite, maybe the granite on the counter too. Yeah.
It's just, it's just very nice.
And again, you really like the lighting, the accent lighting,
yes.
to the kind of really highlighted that particular kitchen. Another picture of the open concept that we were wanting when, Raymond put his design together that we sent to him. When it came to the master, this is Lee's picture of the master bedroom. Again, looking out, the view side would be looking out over our view, looking out to the west. Master bath, again featuring dual sinks, the spa tub.
Yes.
With some type of window feature. We asked him to try to build in a window feature and then a large shower. Emily's room, a little bit brighter, pinks. Emily loves the color of pink. So kind of the design items of Emily's room there. And then also the guest room. This would be the third room for guests coming to stay. Maybe a design item for that also. So that's kind of where we began. We sent him a floor plan that we had put together, what we were interested in. Then we sent him the pictures to be able to go through that. Hey friends, so what happens many times when you're editing video, you have more content than you have time to put in a particular video. We're going to go to two parts. But before we end, we want to go ahead and give you a little bit of the numbers on the property. We ended up with a budget, a little bit up on the budget. But for the property, we were looking at 2 million pesos on the property, and we went to what, Lee?
We went to the whole 6,539 square meters.
How much?
For 3.250.
Yeah, 3.250 million on the pesos, and that came out per square meter to about how much?
500 per
about
square meter.
About 500 pesos per square meter. We thought that was a terrific deal. And on the size of the house that we just shared with you, the original size was 180 square meters, almost 2,000 square feet would be the number in the U.S. And the budget came out to about what?
Should I say it?
Yeah, you can go ahead and say it. Then we had to do some more, but go ahead.
Which one? Well, the original budget is ranging between 7.5 to 8.5.
Which was what? It was just too much. I mean, we can't afford to go that high on the budget. So when you come back to part two, we're going to show you some beautiful layout and design pictures that Raymond put together. It's stunning. I mean, we love the outcome of that. And then we'll go more into the details at the end of that video and give you all the details of the budget at that particular time. So join us in the journey. Thank you for following along. Head on over to part two if you want to get all the rest of the details. Take care, everybody.
See you soon.